Hello, 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 everybody. Dumelang, kaofela, wherever you are tuning in from. Welcome to yet another episode of Blooming But I Fly. And thank you for all engaging in the comments. Thank you for engaging in the community, subscribing, and growing this community podcast of ours. Continue to grow our numbers and continue to engage. Today, I have one for the guys. I have a guest that I think you guys are going to enjoy, and I'm excited to engage with him. Hello, Thuso.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, and hi to the viewers.
Yes. So I've got none other than Thuso Phala. Phalaza. How do you go these days? Everything.
Laza.
The legend, the man. But let me put respect on your name. You guys know this already if you're tuning in, but some of you don't. He's the former national team player from Bafana. You are an entrepreneur. We're going to talk about that. What's that face? You are an entrepreneur from what I've researched. You're a father. You played for Silver Stars, Platinum Stars, Sundowns, Chiefs, Black Leopards, everything except for Pirates.
Yeah.
Welcome. Thank you so much for coming onto the show.
Thanks for the invite.
Yes.
Looking forward to it.
You, I believe, have an important story for a lot of South Africans. That's why I invited you. Everybody that comes here, I think about what it is that I take from their stories, that I think other people can take from their stories. You already out there, people know a bit about you, but I think like on different platforms, the more people engage with you, somebody can always get something. You know, there are people out there who look at you and like, who's the man behind the man? How did Thuso get there, you know? And so I think, yeah, I'm just interested in your life story.
Oh, great. I think I must write a book.
Yes. Okay. No?
No. I've never been interested in that. But yeah, well, I mean, meeting people, you get new ideas and you learn something that also like associated with your life.
Yeah.
So that's why I also like maybe being invited somewhere for interview, because I also learn from the questions and from the views.
Yeah.
After I've been here and stuff, of maybe what I can do, and I get also people suggest things that I never thought I can be interested in.
Right.
And then maybe if I leave here, maybe I'll be like thinking about writing a book.
Or somebody could write a book about you.
So
right?
Yeah, it's always nice to learn and network from people also.
I'd read that book. I would read your book. Your life fascinates me. Let me tell you why. Like, I like stories about people where I understand the grassroots, and then the challenges that they've gone through, the wins they've gone through, the access that we don't all have to you to understand how somebody got there. Like the amount of teams you've played for, that's a lot of like changes, shifts. It takes a lot of mental and emotional muscle. In soccer, how contracts end is quite often dramatic or painful, or so you have a story to tell that a lot of us could learn from.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, well,
you do, Thuso.
Yeah, well, I think so. Well, I hope so, because obviously what I've been through, like it's a lesson that other maybe players, future players, I wouldn't want them to go through that.
Right.
So
right.
Yeah, it can be a lesson and it can be a warning.
Okay.
Or it can be like an advice on how to take your time,
Okay.
and what decisions to make, especially in football.
Yeah.
I mean, I was also a stoter.
Yes.
So I've been through that phase, which every soccer player goes through that. Even though we know the lessons, we're like, guys, let's leave this alcohol.
Right.
Let's leave the girls.
Right.
Partying.
You're right.
But the next generation goes through the same. So
why do you think that is? Because you've done interviews, right? I was watching your interview, Lobos Jugu. I forgot the other guy, Gerald.
With Gerald, yeah.
Gerald, nah? besides them arguing back and forth in that episode, you actually say quite a lot of important things to the youth and the youngsters, but you find that the pattern repeats itself with soccer players a lot.
Yeah.
The generation that came before you, they did interviews. They speak about once you get the money, once you get the fame, look out for. Why is that pattern carrying on?
Because that schooling, man, it's not like that gap is not closed between the moment you get a professional contract and the moment you leave school.
Yeah.
There's a gap there that it's always there, because when you sign a professional contract, you get a choice of, now I'm earning.
Yeah.
I don't have to attend the school.
Okay.
And I believe the schooling does not only mean like it's me becoming a doctor.
Right.
Schooling
School of life.
School of life.
Yeah.
If it's someone who went to school who's got that knowledge, they make better choices.
Right.
Right. So the young soccer guys from 18, you sign your contract.
And some even younger, ne?
Even younger.
Some even younger.
And then school is out the window.
Yeah.
And then the chances of that person making the wrong decisions are high.
Because, so then maybe it's a mentorship thing. So I've heard you speaking a lot about, I don't know his surname, but a guy called Owen. And it was...
Kama.
Yeah, he was pivotal in your life, like when you were still in Highlands and that training camp before Silver Stars.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about soccer, but I did my research.
Yeah, I see the names popping up.
Yeah, but and your dad passed away at a very young age, so you didn't have that immediate male figure in the form of your dad.
Yeah.
Do you find that in soccer, a lot of youngsters don't have mentors? And so then that school of life is the missing gap that they don't have?
Yeah, it can be mentors if maybe you're talking from a male perspective, if maybe like a dad.
Right.
Like my dad obviously passed away when I was 14, right?
Yeah.
But my mom was there.
Right.
So now some players will tend to be like, my parents divorced when I was young. I didn't have a dad around me.
Yeah.
But I made the right decisions without my dad next to me.
Right.
So we tend to make that as a scapegoat. That some will say I grew up without my mom.
Okay.
So, okay. And then because like family, you can grow up with your uncle.
Yes.
Next to you.
Yes.
If you take care of your uncle when you've made it. Let's say I have no parents. God forbid, I have no parents, and my uncle is the one who's there, my mom's brother, right? And he's the one who's like hustling for me and takes me to school. And then at school in matric, I get a lucky break and I sign a contract. If I take care of that uncle of mine next to me and I respect him as a parent, he will guide me to a right future.
Right.
Yes, I'll be someone who's guided properly. It's not like someone who won't have the power to tell me with my money. So that's why I always say, put your family around you first. Okay. Your family will always, it can be annoying, but they'll always give the best advice.
You do say that a lot. Like you say, instead of keeping not that you say don't keep friends around you, but prioritize family. What about the person whose family is toxic? What about, not all our family members have our best interest at heart. It will be that uncle who's stealing from you, who's not advising you well. You want to save, and
black text.
You understand. And Malume is the one that's let's spend this money. What about that kind of situation?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I said I can only make an example, or I can only talk about what I've seen and what has been next to me.
Yeah,
we've got different backgrounds.
Yeah,
but I mean, if me and you speak about it in a life lesson, there's coaches, there's teachers at school, there's managers in football, but in football our managers, they don't have the same goal.
Okay, they
are in the business to make money,
right?
They're not in the business to build a future
and take care of you.
So it becomes really tricky in our industry. In the football industry, it's very tricky, and There's a lot.
It's a business.
It's business. There's politics. There's jealousy. There's favors. There's just a lot.
Yeah.
So that's why, for me, it's difficult to advise someone to play soccer.
Okay.
Yeah, like
you wouldn't tell somebody to go that direction if he wants to or if she wants to.
I was skeptical with my daughter.
Yeah.
Started playing soccer, so I was like, but okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I was like, it's school soccer, so it's fine for her to just learn about the game, right? It's not like,
what if she's not just learning? What if she's following in your footsteps?
But it's not club soccer
yet.
And in SA, like women soccer, they don't have a professional league and a professional academies whereby it's properly structured.
Okay.
You know,
where they
it's proper structure where if you play for Pirates Juniors, you're gonna play until Pirates first team.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
So I take it as a hobby. It's a nice sport to soccer has a lot of examples about life, I think.
Okay.
In the football pitch, what happens with the coach, how you play, how you train and stuff. So for her to be involved in it, it's good for her, and she's still at school. It's
she
fine.
could go overseas. You could be the parent. You've been in the industry. You know what it takes to go where the sport, works.
Yeah.
For women.
I don't know for women.
In Europe.
I don't know.
It's big. No, but you can take your South African experience, and if she said, no, Dad, I want to take this thing seriously. I don't want it to just be a hobby. You've played, you know what it takes to be. Listen, what I'm hearing from you is, it sounds to me like naturally you were the kind of child that listened. Is that true? Because you disciplined, you never missed training camps, despite the friendship groups, the wildlife that existed in the background. So you could help her further it. But let's go back to you. Where does that come from? That's not natural to every child, Hore.
It is, isn't it?
No, there are kids who
I think it's.
But they don't listen. They don't. Your teammates that missed training camps.
Yeah.
You had that discipline in you to show up. What is that?
I think it's the drive that you have as a person. Like me as a person. I've got so many achievements, right? Okay. And with my achievements, I achieved them knowingly that I was the less talented one.
Okay.
Right?
In soccer specifically?
In soccer specifically.
You felt like you were the least talented?
Yeah, I was. Easily so. Okay. I was. There were players who were more skillful and more talented than me. Okay. But because I knew what I wanted. Right. There's a BBC documentary that aired in, I was 13 years old, 14 years old. We were in the provincial team. And they took 2 black boys and 2 white boys. Mm-hmm. It's South African apartheid, where they show our backgrounds and stuff, right? From that interview, the first question they asked me is like, where do you wanna see yourself in football? Right. The first sentence of that interview, I remember it clearly, is like, I want to buy my mom a house. Okay. I want to buy my sisters. I want to move my sisters from Soweto to give them a better education. Right. That was my goal from that age. Mm-hmm. So where I learned that, I don't know, but it was in me. And it's something that I never lost. So it's something where me playing soccer, I knew what I was playing for. Okay. I can be out with my friends and stuff. And then knowing that I have to go to training tomorrow or I'll lose the contract, I'll go. And I'll train. Yeah. Never mind, we slept. Oh, you're firstborn? Yeah. Okay. And I'm the only boy. And you're the only boy. Yeah. Okay. So I would go and I would train. Right. Never mind if I had a late night or whatever. Yeah. Because I never lost what I wanted in football. So now, I'm not judging the other guys. No. Right? We're just saying. We operate differently as people. So now, if that was your goal growing up, when you get the money now to buy that house and to
DreamStream, a place to create yourself. Record video, music, and podcasts in our full-service studio. Record video, music, and podcasts in our full-service studio. DreamStream, a place to create yourself.
To buy your mom a car, right? You can easily do that.
Yeah.
But then now you lose your goals now that you got all those things because of football.
Yeah.
Right? Football must come first.
Yeah.
Before you reach
Yes.
those goals.
Yes.
Football must be prioritized first.
Yes.
But now the guys now, when they get to that stage where now you've achieved in the football, in the money that you wanted to buy your mom a house. Now I can buy my mom a house, I can buy myself a house. And that's what I wanted to achieve, right? But now I won't keep that for long if I lose the goal, that if I lose the reason why I got those things.
Yeah.
And that's football.
Yeah.
Never mind, you sleep at 6. If you have training at 7, you go to training at 7.
Yeah.
Knowing that you lose all this if you don't respect it.
Yeah.
So I always put the soccer first.
Yeah.
Never mind what happened or where I am, but I would always put the soccer first. Because in the back of my head is that I needed to train to be where I am.
Okay.
There are players who are so talented that even if they don't train,
They can still,
show up
Yeah.
on the day.
Yeah.
But I knew I had to train.
There's a lot of things that you're talking about there that are important. So I'm hearing you need to have a big enough why. Why am I doing this thing? And for you, it was, moving my family from one circumstance to another. Another one is, okay, so you're the only boy and your firstborn, and there's like what would have been the head of the family or the provider in the typical structure of, family that wasn't there. And I wonder how much of that played in the back of your mind, being a boy child, that it's now my responsibility to do this. I think you underestimate how not everybody, even though they may have the same type of why, we all want to provide for our family. We all want to do this for our moms and sisters or whoever. But people, they struggle to hold on to that why. Like they get taken by the lifestyle and they get taken by the glitz and the glam and then they don't show up. So there is something about your upbringing, your personal choices that then led you to be where you, and it shows in your career and in your achievements. And talent can only take you so far.
Yeah. It's not enough on its own.
Talent, motivation can only take you so far. Discipline is what actually, and being self-aware, you said, I didn't think there were better skilled players than me. You were self-aware to know that I'm not the kind of player that can do certain things and then still perform at the level that I want to perform at. So that's very important. Did somebody teach you those things? Or did you?
I think I was just blessed, man, with the people I got around me. I think with the coaches I got at an early age.
Yeah,
I was just blessed, and I always tell the people that I meet that my route, I would say I was very lucky. I didn't go the normal route where you go to a club and you play there until you sign a contract, right? My route just had so many blessings, a coincidence that I'm there and this coach is there and now this comes up.
So right place at the right time.
Right place at the right time, So all that, for me, when I'm with my mom, I'm always like, we're praying every day and we're not aware that the prayers were being answered by all the situations that were happening.
Yeah.
So if I advise you and say, put God first,
Yeah.
put your family first.
Yeah.
Those are the things that worked for me.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say my talent, I would say train hard and no.
Yes.
Training hard, everyone will train.
Yeah.
But then put God first and put your family first.
Right.
And the blessings will be there without you even noticing. I
Yeah.
think I went that route.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to advise someone who comes to me and says, I want to play soccer.
But then you can say, this is what worked for me. I grounded myself in this. I was fortunate enough. You mentioned your mom so many times. So she's a very important part of your story.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a bit about you and your mom, your relationship?
Yeah, man. She's my ride or die, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when my dad passed away, it was my mom and I, her mom, which is my grandma,
Yeah.
my two sisters. They were very young then. So it was us. I have a very small family.
Family, a household of women. Yeah.
I was the only one, the only guy. So now we made a deal with my mom, like, it's me and you, bruh. So we have to make it happen. Maybe Didi, if you know, Didi knows that at school,
Yeah.
at school,
Yeah.
right? People see me now and they're like, I tell them they don't believe me.
Yeah.
Like, no, my mom used to wake up at 4.
Yes.
It's at the quarter.
Yeah.
Quarter.
And that's how she put you through school.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how I used to pay my fees through that.
Yeah.
Because I was gambling. I was a hustler because no one worked.
Yeah.
But I went to Highlands and I was able to pay my fees. Right? Lucky for me, when I got to matric, it's when I signed my contract, my PSL contract. And a year later, I went to Chiefs.
That is young for that kind of contract.
Yeah,
for that kind of money, responsibility, exposure.
That's not a lot of money.
Back then,
Nah.
like, think of it this way. For an 18-year-old to get a salary, not every 18-year-old works. That's a job.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Most 18-year-olds are on an allowance if you have an allowance. But you now doing something grown up, and if you don't have the right people to talk to you about money, which is where a lot of
Guidance
football and guidance go wrong. It is a lot on a little child's mind.
Yeah. I think if maybe the salary was going in my account, maybe it would be different.
Oh, where was it going?
Mamzo.
Okay, you see what I mean? And why was it like that? Because you're legal. Who set it up like that?
It was safer, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah, well.
Because most 18-year-olds still need to ask their parents, Mama Kikopa.
Something, yeah.
Yes. You would, I wonder what it would look like the other way around.
Sure.
Well, you don't have to ask permission whether you want shoes, whether you want food, whether you want to go out with your friends, and you can just swipe.
Yeah, it would have been different. Maybe.
Mama knew.
Yeah, well, so she kept me going. So my sisters went to private schools, they went to varsity, and my mom didn't work. And when I went to Platinum Stars later on, this is after Chiefs, after Sundowns. No, it's Silver Stars.
Yeah.
At Silver Stars, we there now. I signed for Chiefs, right? And then Silver Stars, they wanted a administrator, like someone who does PR stuff. So my mom's like, I'll do it.
Oh, wow.
Like, yeah, go there. Yeah, then she went there. And I was like, because I was also the youngest one and the favorable one.
Yeah.
I was like,
you were the favorite.
You better take my mom there. You better give her a job.
Okay.
She needs a job.
Yeah.
And my mom, and she grew in the business. Now my mom is so well involved in football.
Did she self-teach herself PR or was it a skill she always had?
I think it's a skill she had in PR, but not in the football industry or in the marketing. PR is broad, right?
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
But she grew so much in the football that she ran administration, and when Silver Stars was bought by Platinum Stars Rustenburg, they moved with her. And now she was administrating the whole, even the academies and stuff. Then she became in it.
Right place, right time, opportunity.
So, yeah, man. So everything just worked out. And even when I grew older, I always consulted with her.
Okay.
With my contracts, with what I'm buying.
You trust her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's 1%. Without a doubt, trust in 100%. So, yeah, I think, and that also guided me to the longevity I had in football.
Absolutely.
So, in other footballers that I see that they don't get to play that long, it's because they don't have that person next to him. Most of them.
Yes.
I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying most of them.
Yeah.
That family guidance is not around.
But you see that a lot. Like, there goes the entire South Africa. Excuse me. You see that a lot, even overseas, across like careers. Like you see your Justin Biebers, you see your child stars in any field that they're in. A lot of the people who have their moms as managers or family member around them are the ones that tend to have longevity, but also tend to be protected from whatever that industry comes with.
Yeah.
Yours comes with money, that comes with access, that comes with drugs, alcohol, women. So I think you're right. Like, your mom probably protected you from a lot of things for a long time.
Yeah.
Until you decided,
Yeah, because
I'm a man, I won't ask for guidance. Did that come?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Actually, I bought my house. Well, I bought properties, right?
Yeah.
But then I bought my house.
Yeah.
Before it.
Yeah.
My mom didn't know about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Why didn't you tell her? What would she have said?
No, she wanted to keep me around. So we bought a house right in Rodiport.
Yeah.
And then like my bedroom was in the house.
Okay.
So I was like, mom's.
So you wanted freedom.
I want, like, when I go out, like at 3 now, knocking.
How do I bring the girls back when they see you?
Like, yes, those things. So I was like, no, man. It's like, no worries. I saw another house.
Yeah.
That's where it's home now.
Okay.
So you saw another house.
Yeah.
You can move there. You have your own cottage.
Yeah.
It is 2
How
bedrooms.
old are you around this age?
23, 4.
Okay.
23, 4. Yeah.
You're an adult, but you're still a young adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, okay. You have your own cottage there. Your garage is there.
Yeah.
Then you'll be fine, right? I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, okay.
But
I had to agree first. So we go there. It's the cottage and everything, right? Then when I moved to Rustenburg, now I had to come back to Joburg.
Yeah.
And me coming to Joburg, I must go to the
cottage.
And now my contract
Yeah.
is a
Yeah.
proper one.
It allows
So
you.
I'm like, let me buy a house, but then I'll tell her when I'm moving in. I'm sure she won't be mad.
Was she mad?
No, she was actually happy. She was proud of me because of the house I bought.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, so I was like, my manager, they buy the house, sign everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I was moving in there and said, Mamzo, got a surprise for you. What? They said, no, let's go. Go together. I bought some property because she knew about the properties I was buying. So I bought some properties outside. So I might maybe go stay there and stuff. She's like, oh, okay, let's go. Go there, get there, open the house. I'm like, this is my house. Like, yeah? Yeah, it's my house. So it's like, oh. So that thing went away that I'm moving out. Like,
Yeah.
she was proud of the moment.
She was more proud as a mom.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's how I moved out.
Okay.
Home.
Behind her back a little bit.
Yeah. But she accepted, but she had access to the house anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, she could come anytime. She demanded to have the remote, but she hardly did, man. She would call and say.
Does she respect your boundaries?
Yeah, she does.
Okay.
Yeah, she does, man.
Okay.
She just doesn't. She doesn't want to hear bad things. She knows I'm a boy who's young and
your
all
mama's
the
boy.
stuff. Yeah.
Would you call yourself a mama's boy?
Yeah, I am.
Yo, you said that so fast. Like the way you said it, like nobody can come between you and mom. Is that the kind of mama's boy you are, or there are unhealthy mama's boys out there? Are you one of those?
No, but she's not that.
Wait, no,
deep.
Me.
You. Yeah, you can't make me choose between you and my mom. Aye. So it's a problem.
How's that been going for? How does that work out for you? Tell me.
It works out.
Really?
It works out, yeah.
Like relationship wise, how does that work out? Does it cause problems?
No, it doesn't. It works out. Because when it comes to that, she's like, if I say I'm happy,
yes,
she'll support that.
So she's not the kind of mom
that says, this one, what?
That's in your business. This is how your life should be.
No.
And then your lady is like, okay, but why can't we make a decision on our own?
No. She's not that.
And are you the kind of mama's boy that always has to
report
or ask for permission or check with mom, or can you just communicate with your partner and you guys make a decision?
I think
Dreamstream, a place to create yourself. Record video, music, and podcasts in our full-service studio. Record video, music, and podcasts in our full-service studio. DreamStream, a place to create yourself.
I'm the one that can make my decision, because also the properties I bought and the decisions I made with the cars I bought, the furnitures, the whatever I bought.
Yeah.
Some she just saw when she came to the house. you know.
Yeah.
So there's some decisions that me and my partner made,
Okay.
right? And she was not involved, and
Okay.
she only knows about it if maybe she asked, "Where's that car?" What? I'm like, "Oh, I
Okay.
traded that in and I bought this one." So now it's not that thing that every car I buy I must go show her.
Okay.
I can just tell her that I bought this car, and that's
So you're
it.
independent in your mind.
Yeah, well, I had to, because I think, now I'm older. It's not like before where before I could 100% depend on her,
Right.
right? So I think it comes a point where there's some things that I can do and you won't even know about it. Or I can decide to go on a trip, go to Hong Kong, and
Yeah.
she just chats to me on WhatsApp. She doesn't know I'm in Hong Kong. She thinks I'm there in 4 years. Now it's fine. So, I mean, I think I also deserve that in my life. So,
Yes.
yeah.
You worked very hard.
Yeah, so,
That's what you worked for.
yes, that was the goal.
Yes.
Yeah, so with that in mind, everything is pashash. But I'm a mommy's boy.
Okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think, just being on the extreme sometimes can cause problems for people. But you're a very humble guy. You're very, and I hear this a lot about you, like just from me watching other interviews and then just like personally experiencing you. You're very accessible. You're very down to earth. I saw now on your way in, you didn't even realize that people freeze and they're like, Thuso, in their eyes. You know what I mean? Like they see us, Thuso Phala. You don't. That's how humble you are. You don't look at your face now. You don't realize what I'm saying. You don't see you the way we see you. One of the ways I've sort of realized that is you've kept a lot of your childhood friends, or your friendship circle looks the same. It has stayed the same. You were mentioning Didi. Didi, now you're famous. Didi Lifestyle. Please ask him to come on my podcast.
I thought he's been here already. Oh, so he sends me and he's I don't tell him.
Wokabelo, Bash, like your circle stays the same.
Yeah.
Why is that important for you? A lot of people don't keep their core people before the limelight, before the money, during the money.
Yeah, well, it depends how you look at it. I just think it's not a decision, but it's what I was comfortable with.
Okay.
I was more comfortable with go conning and play Ludo than me going to chill, go pine slopes and 4 ways at a restaurant.
Okay.
That has never been my scene.
You're still that guy.
I'm still that guy.
You're still that guy.
Yeah, because I was just now recently, Didi. I was with my friend Didi.
Yeah.
And it's a Monday.
Yeah.
It's Mkhodu, right?
Yeah.
There's like 50 places in Soweto that sell Mkhodu.
Yeah.
So I get to his house and it's like, "Hi, Ntwana, we going to Sentin?" I'm like,
Yeah.
Aye. No.
Those aren't your place.
No.
Okay.
Like,
Why not?
I'm more comfortable Kokasi.
Why? What about Kasi makes you comfortable?
It's a comfort zone. It's where I'm comfortable.
It's where you're from.
It's where I'm from, and I'm comfortable. I feel I'm not judging the people who chill in Sentin.
Judge them. Tell us.
I'm not judging, but I'm saying some show a life that they don't really live, and they don't even afford.
True.
Right? So for me, if I'm chilling at Solo, it's a restaurant in Sentin. It's a high class restaurant, right? And then I'm gonna ask someone to buy me drinks. What am I doing there?
Right.
I don't understand. Like, I'll just.
Why don't you go where the drinks are in your budget?
Yes, and like for me, because I would just want to be seen there,
Right.
right?
Right.
So you driving Kokasi and see me chilling Dako Koning, right? Lucky Plumerak Shangu to Aineken. It's a so what? That's what I've been doing all these years and now.
Right.
Right? So even a day comes where I can't afford to go to a restaurant. Let's say this month I'm broke. Right? And then I can still have my quota at 22 rand.
Okay.
I'll have lunch.
Yeah.
22 rand.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Ka petrol 100 rand I go my house to Yakukasi.
Yeah.
22 rand.
Yeah.
I'll chill there the whole day.
Yeah.
Utemchite wanda re buy coal ya 2 liter.
Yeah.
18 rand.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll be there the whole day on a Friday and I'll chill.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Go Sentini.
That's a drink.
I think maybe this sweet is around. Biscuits.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for me, it's
Yeah.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with those places, but it needs high maintenance to be around those areas. For me, and it's areas where for me I'd rather have lunch kokasi than have it go sentence. Once in a while I'd go. You know?
Were you like that even throughout the height of your career? Like, I mean, some of the paychecks that I saw you get, it's like, okay.
Me, as in me
Like,
personally,
throughout your-
or soccer guys.
No, you,
Me?
yes.
Oh man, I was
Like you, I mean,
Oh,
you've mentioned like the highest, contract was at Super Sport, I think. Ne?
yeah.
Yeah. So if people do their research and they find out what that was,
Yeah.
did you maintain? Were you still this guy at,
Yeah.
at that height? Where
Yeah.
okay,
And it's not a secret. Like even the people who know me, they still know that corner where I used to go with
Yeah.
my blue Mercedes Benz.
yeah,
I'll park there and I'll eat a quarter.
yeah,
And I'll drink and go to a
Okay.
Heineken. Yeah.
okay,
I've been to clubs. I'm not saying that something wrong.
yes,
I've taken my friends we go clubbing.
yeah.
Right? I don't drink these the expensive bottles.
So you're not with the the bottle girls and the
Mm.
where you need
Hey.
the VIP section with the ace
You see?
ace of spades.
So that's what I'm saying. I maintained my comfortability
Okay.
because at that time I was earning over 200k a month.
There you go.
I could-
He just told you.
Yeah, it
I'm
was not
talking
a
about.
So I could easily spend 20k a weekend,
Yeah.
but I've never.
Okay.
Right? My friends, they know those. If maybe there's one who drinks Hennessy who doesn't drink Heineken, yeah, I'll buy a bottle of Hennessy and then I'll buy Heinekens.
Right.
Then we would be at a club. We'd go to a club once in a while.
So I wonder if that like helped you not attract leeches, the wrong friends, or did you find looking back that you did have people around you for the wrong reasons? Just looking back, or even maybe now.
For me, I say this, and thank you for giving me the platform, right?
Yeah.
It's not leeches. It's if I'm your friend, or I met you via Didi,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Didi is your friend,
Yeah.
and I meet you, and
Yeah.
you are famous,
Yeah.
and around you, when I'm with you, we go to these VIP areas. You get invited to these events.
Yeah.
I'll be there. It's like I'm getting free stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then that excess cuts, right? I come here and you're at work, and for me, is there a reason for me? I'm not going to those events anymore. I can see you and say, hi, yeah, we're friends.
But a
Right?
leech would be somebody who, when that access cuts, they no longer there. There are people who are friends with you because Thuso Phala, and then there are people
Yeah.
Thuso.
No, but
You get what I mean?
some people from the outside look at it different, that my friends, some of them are not there anymore because I'm no more playing soccer.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, like I'm not that Thuso who was playing, like going to the stadium.
Yeah.
Some
So why
guys-
are they not there anymore?
Some guys would come because we would go to the stadium. People would always see me going to the stadium. Now I'm no more going to the stadium. Right? There's a circle that's there.
Okay, Thuso, let me ask you this. How do you define friendship? What is a friend to you? Because you maybe
friend.
are coming across to me as the person who because you're humble, because you're clearly generous, maybe you don't mind that people take from you. But do people
but I
pour
take
back into you?
But I take from them also.
Those people that are no longer there. What did you take from them?
No, I mean the people around me.
No, the people that are around you now and have been there over time.
No,
It's a give and take.
I don't think there's no one who's not there anymore. The difference is that now we're not so close, because also you must also think about, like, growth happens.
Yeah.
Life happens.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I'm no more that 24-year-old boy who every weekend I'll be out.
Right.
Now a month will go by where I'm just at my house. Right? So I'm not seeing you the same weekends as I was seeing you before.
Right.
Right? And then comes now there's no more football. Right? Now I'm doing stuff with my mom, which requires me to be up at 5 a.m. Right? So it limits my time to be Kokasida, where I would go every day when I was playing soccer.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
So now that, separation comes, but weekends when we have a team called Sobona,
Yes.
on Sundays it plays.
Yes.
Come Sunday, we all there.
Yeah.
So all those people who other people thought, yeah. They see them with me on Sundays. We all there. But now is that they won't come to me like before, whereby what. I'm no more playing that. I'm no more earning that money.
Right.
So now we are all like, I would ask,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's that friendship. It's
You've
different.
grown together.
We've grown
over,
together.
like the different phases of your life.
Other guys now work for bigger companies. They're earning more than me now.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
They would call me privately, Dwana Laza, Ukraine.
Yeah.
And Dwana 500, Dwana.
Yeah.
Skip them out, or by the 6 inji, Dwana.
Yeah.
But people from outside won't see that.
Yeah.
Because now we no more that every day go koning. We've grown, we've got children,
Got you.
now we've got different responsibilities. The football is finished.
Yeah.
Now we'll meet on Sundays for the football.
Yes.
Whereby it's soccer.
We're gonna get to Sobona.
Yes.
But talk me through, because now you're talking us into life after football. How has that been? Like, a lot of soccer players like struggle. I don't even think it's maintain the life that you had. I don't think that's realistic. It's not a soccer thing. Like, when I retire, it takes a lot to maintain the standard of living. It often drops, But a lot of soccer players like have a hard fall. How has it been for you? And how has it been for you before my follow-up
It's
question?
been, it took maybe a year and a half for me to accept.
Okay. Retirement.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I was ready, and then after, when lockdown happened, that's when I decided that. Because when I stopped, it was not a nice feeling for me. It was not like, I'm ready, this is what I want. Let me do
didn't
it.
plan.
Yeah, I did it because it's lockdown.
Okay.
Polokwane, things were not going well. I was like, is it worth it, me
Staying
there, playing? What am I playing for? Do I still want to go back to the national team? I'm like, I'm 34. Why? No. Do I still want to go play for a big team? No.
What was that age thing? Because like players like Ronaldo play way past that age.
Yeah, but
is that a South African soccer thing or?
No, but you mentioned Ronaldo.
Cristiano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's how many Ronaldos are there?
You.
Huh?
Like you are
No.
Do you feel like you couldn't train yourself up past that?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
When you say how many Ronaldo, are you do you I don't think you see you.
No, but because once in a lifetime you get a Ronaldo.
Yes.
And a Messi.
Yes.
And you're gonna wait years.
Yes.
For players like those.
Yes.
Right? So those are like goats.
Yes.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is, like, the little soccer knowledge I have.
Okay.
In my opinion, I hope that people don't come for me. You get a Messi who works very hard, but like he has like a natural talent. Nah?
Mm-hmm.
Then you get a Cristiano. I follow Cristiano's life in general. I like people's stories. That's like you, like why you're here. That man works. Like he has a work ethic. Then you'll listen to the debates where they'll say like he's like a technical player versus me, you know?
Yeah.
So, and I think that contributes to why he's been able to play so long for so many clubs, and he's very determined. So for you, when you put retirement at 34 and you say, I'm old, I don't want to go back to Bafana, did you feel like you didn't have the capacity to...
DreamStream, a place to create yourself. Record video, music, and podcasts in our full-service studio. Record video, music, and podcasts in our full-service studio. DreamStream, a place to create yourself.
push yourself 2 more years?
Yeah, I didn't have it.
Okay.
I think Cristiano has that.
Okay.
As I'm saying, he's a goat. Never mind the working hard or whatever.
Yeah.
But he's a chosen player.
Okay.
He can be chosen by him by training hard and how he lives his lifestyle.
Yeah.
But he's a special
Player.
guy.
Okay. Is my analysis wrong between the two?
No, it's right.
Okay.
You're on point.
Because I come to Bosobona, so I learn. I learn.
Yeah, so what is it teaches? So yeah, Cristiano, but then he's special. There won't be another Cristiano for years to come. So never, even if he stops training or whatever, but I think he was chosen to be that player.
Right.
Naturally.
Okay.
There was Messi and Cristiano. They were chosen to be those goats that we blessed to see
Like
in our
Bopele.
era. Yes, Bopele and the Maradona, we never saw them.
Yeah.
And those people were always talking about them. So we have our own Pele and Maradona.
Yeah.
We saw them play. Others were blessed to even see Messi go FNP Stadium.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
All the old people talk about Pele, they never even met him.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So we were blessed to, to
Yes.
see them play in our era.
Yeah.
Support them.
Yeah.
A World Cup. You see Messi winning a World Cup, like
Yeah.
how Maradona did it.
Yeah.
So, we were blessed to have those.
Yeah.
And then we'll see maybe 20 more years there'll be. Or maybe my boy.
Maybe your daughter.
Maybe my daughter will be.
If you take her seriously. She's shaking her head like no.
So yeah, I mean, the people get chosen for those roles, and I also believe that I was chosen to be where I am and where I got, and the parent I had also was chosen to be next to me. That after football, she held me down.
Okay.
My mom held me down, and life goes on because it. As I said, it took me 1.5 years to accept that football. Because after maybe a few months, I was like, no, was it the right? And that time it's lockdown. I was like, And then I get offers, and then the offers are like away from Joburg.
Okay.
Is it worth it for me to go play for a small team outside the province, start over again? And it's not for me. I was like, Then I was like, sort of bitter and angry and sad and just a lot of things to football.
Towards football.
Yeah. I never even watched it. And then the football came back, they were in the bubble and whatever, those things. I was like, no. So when I was playing, I was like, no. And then after a while, I was like, let me just go and play the social leagues like on Sunday. And now, you won't believe now, I play indoor soccer Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay.
I rest Friday, Saturday, Sundays, it's soccer. So I've got Monday, Friday, Saturday.
Were you just resting?
Yeah. The rest of the days is soccer. Like that, it brought back that passion I had.
Yeah.
And I wish I had that passion during lockdown before
you came back. Before you quit, yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like that was gone.
So lockdown had big effects on all of us, né?
Yep.
So for you, it made you think about, okay, do I still want to be here? But the anger, did you feel like after lockdown you couldn't people retire and come back all the time? Why didn't you come back? I mean, you saying like, did I want to go away again? Were there no options to stay in Joburg at the time? Okay.
Yeah, they weren't.
Okay.
The option I had was to leave Joburg.
So with the anger be, did you feel like the bigger teams didn't find value in you anymore, and you feel like you still had something to give?
Yeah, there was that thing back of my mind that not actually the big teams, but there were teams that were in Joburg that I felt like they could have
Giving you an
given
opportunity.
me a chance.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So when that didn't come through, I was like,
Angry.
why am I still playing?
Yeah.
You understand? So now that passion is back.
Yeah.
So like, but this is now like 3 years later, 4 years later, I haven't been playing.
Yeah.
So like people like now when they come watch me now play, like,
Yes.
I'm fun.
You still play.
You can still play like one more. I'm like,
Yeah.
hi guys, I'm almost 40. Like, no, now it's like,
If you got the opportunity though, you wouldn't? Like
No.
if a team said, and it was in Joburg, it suited your lifestyle and your family.
in the high level, like to play.
Yeah, and they said 1 more year. And the money was great. The team is one that you respect, and
I don't think so.
no,
No, I don't think so.
even though the passion is back. So now you're ready to be retired, is what I'm hearing. The difference between
Yeah, emotionally.
Emotionally.
Now, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
And yeah,
Okay.
because now also there's games now that they make, like the Chiefs Legends.
Mm.
Like,
Yes.
the coming weekend I'm
You're
leaving.
going,
Yeah,
yes.
So I look forward to that, you know.
Okay.
Before I was like, we are old now, we must go play. No, man.
What do you mean? Because Savannah, you guys are old.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to
Like
play
that
first.
whole Sunday thing.
I don't want to play
I make
first.
fun of it.
We're not old.
Because I'm old.
We're not even 40.
Some of you are.
I don't know.
On other teams, not only on Savannah,
Oh,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
the teams you play against.
Oh, but it's competitive. It's competitive, but it's fun, man. It brings back that vibe. That,
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, so it is. I enjoy that. Now I look forward to the day.
Yeah.
Like, in the mornings,
Okay.
do stuff, and then afternoon, I know I've got indoor soccer.
Okay.
Tuesday, I'm going to Saint there. Wednesday, I'm going there. Thursday is there. Sunday, I'm looking forward. Now, like, I even like sleep early.
Okay.
Like, I don't
Take
have
it
to.
seriously.
Yeah, like on Saturday. Like, even my friends will call or whoever, like, hey, what? I'll see you tomorrow after the game.
Because I'm going to play.
Because I'm going to play.
And
like,
is Savannah like is it your way to, so it's, what I'm hearing is part of it gives you back your sense of purpose, your life, passion, all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But is it also your way of giving back to soccer, the sport, or no? No, it's purely you.
Yeah, I think it's like it's a recreational center, so what? Because the guys who are there, we were like 50 maybe.
Yes, there's a lot of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
it even split.
And
Didn't it split the team at some point?
we made another team because now when we are back.
Yeah.
And now when we are back, the guys who were playing won't play because now you can't put me on the bench, right?
Oh.
No, you can't.
Oh, you don't bench.
No. Can't bench me. So the guys had to make space for the other guys.
Okay.
But we're one team, and we're playing that team now this Sunday, and I won't be around. So, yeah, but they're going to give us the points because we are one team and we're challenging for the league. So, yeah.
Okay.
We are one team.
You're being politically correct, but okay.
Yeah, we had to make space for the guys. Then there's an A team and a B team.
The guys you could bench. You had to make space for the guys you could bench.
Yeah. Make space for them then. This us.
That's what he said. Okay, but now take me back to your mom holding you down, because I think for the youngsters, going back to that question and conversation of repeating the cycle and you saying, guys, don't do this, and they're doing it. That talks to me about maybe financial learning, literacy. Did mom help you with that?
Yeah.
During and after, or Did
Yeah,
you get any input on how to invest your money, where to spend it?
yeah, she did. But I mean, honestly, there's not enough money in South African football.
200K a month is a lot of money to so.
200K, man.
How long did you earn that for?
6 years.
That is a lot. I hear what you're saying, because then there's expenses, but I think this is the financial literacy part. Like, what were you spending that money on? Like, did you spend it on the things that would give you passive income? Did you
Yeah,
have conversations
there's
about
properties there
that?
around, right?
Yeah.
Yes, but my
And-
point is, at that age, and then a year later, when I went to Polokwane, right? It's when lockdown happened, then I retire, right?
Yeah.
And there's no income. So now, put that money 5 years,
Yeah.
football, right?
Yeah.
You buy properties, whatever they are there,
Yeah.
and then the last year you earning 300K or something for a year.
Mm-hmm.
The following year you go to earning 50K a month,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Now it's adjusting. I carry days. Now you can see that, hey, now I'm a matala now.
Yeah.
And now the money is not even half, it's more than half.
Yeah.
Now you adjust your life, like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
preparing to what's going to happen. Eh?
Yeah.
6 months later, there's no income.
So what I'm hearing then is what the soccer community needs. I'm not a financial anything. Learn
Yeah.
myself. I need education around this, but there sounds to be a need for financial teachers, like teams.
In football.
Yeah, like, do teams invest in, other than the training and all the other things? It is, do they bring people into?
Yeah, they
speak to
do
you guys?
come.
Do they connect you? Do they make sure?
For
Do
the
they
investment-
force you?
No.
Do they force you to say
I think they must force us.
So, for example, if you're in corporate, né, you can't work for a company and not be on a medical aid scheme. You have
And
to,
the UIF and stuff.
and things like that. So I wonder if that's what the sport needs, where there are certain
Football.
things. Yeah, where there are certain things.
They do.
When you sign a contract, you have to do it. Like, have a financial advisor. There must be proof that every year you guys are reviewing, and you are, so that retirement has a softer launch
Yeah. You're right.
or landing.
That suggestion, I hope this can go to SAFA.
Yeah, go Sav.
Yeah. Go to the, seriously, I'm picking you up there.
Because
But it's needed.
yeah, because like,
Needed.
yes, it's a business, but like, are we in the business of just making money out of our people and then throwing them out, and then we don't care about what happens? Are we in the business of, what are we saying about the soccer fraternity in South Africa? What you know what I mean?
They're saying that it's always going to be that circle. As long as that, what you're saying does
But then
not
there's
happen.
no growth as well. Do you
There
understand?
isn't, well. How many generations has this happened?
Yeah.
Yes. It's all, I'm telling you, even the youngsters who are coming behind me,
Yeah.
they're going to go through the same.
So what can you do about it?
No, I don't
Waban,
want
who's gonna do it?
Who must do it?
Yes, so who's gonna do it? There were people who did certain things for you earlier on in your career. You know what I mean? There are certain
Aye,
people
aye, aye.
who played parts
Yeah.
that weren't family.
Yes.
Your coaches,
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
where's the part of you that says, okay, let me also play my... You know very well what you went through, what you needed.
But there's
It shouldn't stop on this podcast where maybe one adolescent watches this thing and listens to you.
I guess we're gonna send this to SAFA and PSL. Because I think
So are they're gonna look at the, like, who's this? What's going on?
no, they'll see me there supporting you, then they'll take us serious.
Yeah,
Because
but then you need people to action out.
which people like me?
Do you do talks?
No.
Babon?
I'm working it's all
Go,
sync.
how about you consult for teams to go back and like,
Huh?
yeah, consult, go back, speak to youngsters, up and coming youngsters, educate them from your experience. You don't have to be an
Yeah,
expert.
I feel like they do know. But as I said, Ori, that money is not enough. Do you know?
Thuso,
I retired.
do you know how many
I
South
retired.
Africans are not earning 200,000?
Yes.
And
But my
with
contract.
with their 30,000 rand, 25,000 rand, the way that
Yes.
they invest gives them a softer landing to retirement.
Yeah, because those people are gonna work until they're 60. They're not pension fund.
Right.
In football, you have 10 years.
Yes.
Yes.
And there's a lot that you can do with financial learning and training
You're right.
that 10 years can work.
How many players will earn over 200K in South Africa?
Yeah, even if you're earning your 10,000, even if you're
10,000,
earning your, even like in the beginning phases, maybe, right?
Some people play for those teams for 9 years.
Yeah.
There are small teams like
Yes.
in the league
Yes.
who pay their players 20.
Yes.
Right?
Do what you can with
What if I don't go to the Chiefs, the Pirates?
Yes.
I stay in that 20,000.
So I'm saying,
Mm.
even for that person,
Mm.
I need SAFA
Mm.
to make sure that they're educating them. We don't all earn the same amount. Even if you're an accountant, not all accountants
Yes.
earn the same. But you need to have the financial teaching.
Those ones who can work for 20 years.
Yes. But we
They are
all
old about 10 years.
right.
Yes.
Okay.
10 years.
Creatives in the creative space. It's a limited time. You have your time, most of them, right? Before they venture into business or whatever. If you have access to what can I do with my 20,000 in my 10 years, that can, if it even means that if I didn't invest this money, retirement, I'd only last 5 years.
Okay.
Or 2 years. If you can have information that takes you an extra 5 years, that's a huge difference. It's a difference for your children. It's a difference for your family. You know what I mean? Like you were talking about, I don't know if it was you or another player, but you retire and then you still need to maintain school fees for your child. Something as basic as that, where now kids might have to change from private school to. The difference in education is my child might not have to adjust to changing because maybe when I retire, they just start in grade 8. And if I know how to stretch my money for an extra 5 years, they matriculate in that school. And then it's up to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the difference that
financial.
Yes, can make.
Yeah. The thing is in football, Pella will sign a 2-year contract. You don't know if it will be renewed.
Exactly why you need to know what you must do in those 2 years.
Yes. So the football environment is not any other environment like the corporate.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
There is a background pressure.
What is that pressure?
You know what's that pressure?
What?
I'm a superstar. I'm a celebrity.
Okay. The lifestyle comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no ways that you see me every day on TV. I don't give a conquest. Or I don't have a car, like if I taxi.
That's not a soccer thing. That's,
Right?
That's a human being
Yeah,
thing.
we're not human, but we have the pressure of, I'm not just buying any car.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I'm not buying any car, just any other car. Right? I'm going to get an apartment. I need to get my own place. I won't stay go clubhouse with the other players when I'm now being that player who plays. That's the background pressure that people don't know about.
So then you also need people like me. You need psychologists in the team so that you can, you know what I mean? You need structures.
That.
You need structures in this
supporting
place.
that.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
no, that I support.
Okay.
Again, we can go to SAFA with that.
Yes, you need structures that help you deal with what this career comes with.
Yeah.
Hore, now, can I be Thuso Phala and drive a conquest?
But that has been for years.
Why do you think it's not happening? You think they just don't care?
Who?
The bigger people in
the thing
business.
Is, in South African football, when we ask for like who are we talking about? Is it the chairmen of the teams?
Yeah.
Of the teams.
If everybody who has a stakeholder, so SAFA, then the chairman of the team, the people who have the resources to do this thing, the people who get the profits from the business itself, from the brand. So brand Kaiser Chiefs or brand Pirates or yes.
So it's the clubs.
Those whoever. And those clubs are also funded, right? So the funders whoever makes the budget.
They are funded by PSL.
So PSL and the people higher up making decisions for PSL to say,
Saf.
Yearly, we have a budget for mental health in soccer and financial literacy in soccer,
Yes.
which means it's taking out of their pockets a little bit, but yes,
It don't make a difference.
yes,
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that.
you must do talks. I'm going to
No,
soccer with you.
not me.
You don't want change. You don't want change, Thuso. You don't want change. That's what I'm getting from this.
No, I want change,
Who's gonna do it?
but not me.
Everybody. Somebody at Safa is gonna be like, "Oh, not me." Somebody at Super is gonna be like, "Ah, why me?" You all gonna wait for each other. Nobody's
No,
saying.
I don't have the resources to start that.
Of course you do. You've got a mouth. You've got connections. You
I don't
have
have-
time that you can give an hour to somebody.
Yeah, you have
talk to
connections,
them.
but it doesn't mean they connect. You know, like you can enjoy your Wi-Fi now. When you want the Wi-Fi,
When you don't want
you need a code to connect your Wi-Fi.
You don't want it to connect. You first want.
To the Wi-Fi, but you're not connecting. You need a code.
Do you know how many people need jobs? How many financial advisors would be able to be a Kaizer Chiefs financial advisor?
No, but
You know what I mean?
No, those teams have those people.
Okay.
I mean, KG is sponsored by Holland. Yeah, they have those people.
Okay.
And Chiefs bring those people to their
I'm
players.
using Chiefs as an example.
Yeah,
you know,
I can.
Vascan Suva.
Yes, but no, I
Yes.
can speak about Chiefs because I played there.
Yes.
And I know the club.
Okay.
The club,
So then, what happens to that team player that then? Still...
but you're not forced. They can only advise.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Okay.
So I'm saying, how forced it's deeper.
Different.
Will the players themselves agree on it? Yeah, gents, what is the number 5,000 every month?
If
Obligation.
all the teams and all the structures say we all
do it.
operating, yes, you
Yes.
have no choice because then you won't play soccer.
Yeah. If it comes to that,
You know what I mean?
if it comes to that, it's better. That's what they do in Belgium,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yes. But then will it get there? Oh,
Maybe if you go and say
Ah,
informally, hey guys, have you thought of this? But
no, I don't want these players now saying, no, you're not Laza. We should say 5,000
But-
shelters. When I know something, no snare that way. Or what minus a corona. I don't want those things. No. I'll just advise when I get, but some things you'd rather be. That's why sometimes I also like to analyze a game.
Yeah.
Right? Let's say now we talk of air.
Yeah.
We're watching a game, I guess.
Yeah.
Off air. Then I say something about a player.
Yeah.
Pela, when you are the host of the show, okay? Naki Kimo, then now that we on live and you ask me, so are you happy ka Thuso Phala? And you know when Kibwa jwang ka yena. Wabon? Now I'm gonna talk about that player, Thuso Phala. Now Thuso Phala, I'm this bitter former player who doesn't like him.
Yeah.
And that's me being honest.
Yeah.
That for me, that player will never play in my team. That's for me.
Yeah.
And football is a sport. It's a sport of opinions.
Right.
If you can't take it, like Lynn, I've been booed and I've seen comments that I don't deserve to play in the national team. Why am I called up and not this one? How did I get to Chiefs? And it's you get that. It comes with the with the job of playing soccer. So you take it. But I don't want to be the one saying it.
I'm hearing that you've had your fair share of
of
feedback.
So I don't want. It's not a nice thing to hear.
Okay.
And I'm close off the field with a lot of soccer guys, right? And then obviously I tell them privately something if I don't like, but I wouldn't say it publicly.
Okay.
You understand? So I'd rather keep it there. I'll be that financial advisor, private.
Got you.
Yeah.
So I can talk forever. let me close it. Thank you for your time, Keleboha. I think like the intention behind you coming here, there's going to be people who, or hopefully there's going to be people who watch this and they're going to learn something. This was your way of giving advice without realizing you're giving advice. Somebody out there is going to take something from you, not only about soccer, but just about life.
Yeah.
I really learned the part of the why. Why are you doing something? The discipline then that keeps you, to the goal, even when you don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never lose the why.
Never lose the why.
Yeah.
Well, never lose your why. Somebody get into pressurize him to go to Safa, change the football life. I'll see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'm looking forward to your comments and feedback. Bye-bye.
Bye.